Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my beach bag essentials. I love watching these, like what's in my bag, what's in my car videos. I just think that they're really fun, and I'm actually getting ready to go to Florida, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to just show you guys what I put in my bag. Before I kind of get into my actual bag, I just kind of want to mention some things that I like to take that I don't put in here. I like to take a cooler that I can put over top of my shoulder because I think it's really important to make sure that you put some ice in there and some water. Because especially if you're not vacationing on the beach, you're just driving there for the day, you're out there in the hot sun, so it is very, very important to make sure that you stay hydrated. Also, any kind of snacks. I wouldn't take anything too heavy. I maybe take like bananas and apples. That's what I do. And then of course, if you want to bring your chairs or volleyball or whatever you plan on playing on the beach, just make sure to definitely take those. But yeah, this is mainly just like what's in my bag. You can also take umbrellas. You can order those off Amazon for super cheap. I think even Sam's had them earlier this summer. Basically what they do, they just stick in the ground, kind of twirl in the ground, because again, a lot of times when you go on these beaches, or like you take boats out to like the little islands to snorkel around and stuff like that, they usually don't have a lot of shade, so it's very important, like I said, to make sure to take that. So one thing I also want to mention is I do also take a plastic bag with me and some paper towels. But again, I don't keep that in my actual bag. That usually I just set that in on the cooler. But yeah, so this is my bag. I'll talk a little bit about it whenever I get everything out of it. But here in the front pocket, I like to take my cell phone, of course. I like to take this for many reasons. One, because I can put my credit card in here, my ID here, and any kind of cash in here and keep it right with my cell phone. And then of course I like to take a pair of sunglasses. Now I'm someone that I will not take my expensive sunglasses out onto the beach because honestly, people steal stuff all the time, and I know that sucks, but like I would never take my Desi high keys out there. These are some just little cheap ones that I got. I can't remember where I got these at, but they're got rainbow on them and stuff. They're very dark, which I like, but I like to make sure that I take sunglasses that are pretty cheap but still durable and cute for pictures. And then moving on to what's in my actual bag. So the first thing I like to take is an underwater camera. I don't like to take any kind of expensive cameras because again, if your bag or something gets stolen, that's money down the drain. But with an underwater camera, of course, you have it with you. This is one of those that I feel like you can, take pictures underneath water and the quality still looks good, or you can film. And I've always heard, we're going to Shell Island in Panama City. I've never been to Panama City. I've been up the whole Gulf Coast, but this is that's the one place I haven't been. So they say there's a lot of wildlife there, so I definitely want to make sure to take an underwater camera with me, and that's something that I would definitely recommend. And like I said, you don't necessarily need to take a camera because you're going to have your cell phone, so you could just use the camera on there to save space and keep it from getting stolen. The next thing is cover-ups. I think you can take, whatever kind of cover-ups you need. I'll be honest, I'm more of just a shorts and t-shirt over top of it kind of girl, but I like to take some just really loose kind of baggy shorts and then just put any kind of t-shirt over top of it. This is just a t-shirt I had on hand, so just a little cute. It's got little chemistry stuff on it. But yeah, so I definitely think that that's something that you need to remember to take, because again, if you're on an island or you want to go back to the bar and sit on there, or a tiki hut where they're selling something, it's nice to not have to sit there in your bathing suit without any kind of coverage. So always make sure to take some extra clothes or any kind of beach cover up. Now the next thing is a hat. I really like the sun hats, but those seem to blow off my head, blow off a lot. So I like to take something that I can really kind of press down on my head, because this stays in. This keeps the sun out of my eyes. If we're walking towards the beach or I'm laying out in the sun, I can just pull it over top of my head, my face, and keep it shaded and stuff like that. So definitely always make sure to take a hat. I think that, like I said, the sun hats are great and they're cute, but a lot of times it's windy on the beaches, and that's the biggest issue I have. So I started switching to actual caps I could pull down onto my head. Now next would be anything you're going to snorkel with, and so of course I bring the little goggles and the little snorkel. If you don't like to snorkel, this is not going to be a necessity for you. You could just get some regular goggles to take with you. These are brand new. Some regular goggles to take with you, but this is something that I feel a lot of people always forget. You can get these off of Amazon. This is by the brand, I think it's Aviation, I don't know, but I think there was a brand called Scavenger that had a really good one that I got last year. But these are really, really nice. You can get them from Amazon. That one I've had, I think, since last year, so this makes the second year using it, and it's again completely fine. Now moving on is beach towels, and I like to take a really large beach towel with me. You can get these while you're down there on vacation, or you can get these even if you're, you know, where you're from, but a lot of times they have really cute ones down there when you get on the beach and stuff. But I do also like to take a second one, a smaller one, and this one I actually got from Rite Aid. This was just like 10 bucks. You guys see right there, $9.99, 10 bucks. And this has got that more thicker material that's almost going to be like hard for sand to kind of come up through. You can also buy those like little like bamboo rollout things. I've got 2 of those as well. You just kind of lay those down first. It's kind of supposed to keep the sand from getting up onto your towel, which those are really, really nice. If you can get your hands on those, I would definitely recommend those. And then, of course, I like to take a first aid kit. I think this is very important. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if you're going to get stung, if you're going to cut yourself on some rocks or coral or something like that. So I think it's, if you take anything away from this video, I think you should definitely take a first aid kit. I think that a lot of people kind of forget to include that in like their bags when they go like up to the beach and stuff, but that's something that like I always make sure I have with me if I'm hiking or anything like that. It's just really important. And then I do like to take a little bit of sea salt spray. This is by Not Your Mother's. I actually really like this. I know a lot of people says it doesn't hold a scrunch very good, but it does give that like gradual wave to the hair. So again, if I get out of the beach and we're gonna head back to the bar, get something to drink, or go to like get some ice cream right there at the Tiki Hut, I'll just get up and just kind of flip my hair over, spritz this through it really good and like scrunch it up, and that's it, and I'll be done with it. And my hair does have that really nice wavy effect, and then I can take cute pictures. Now, as far as anything on my face, like makeup wise, I don't take any makeup product except for this, and this is the Coola Mineral Sunscreen, and this is the unscented matte tint. This has a very slight tint to it. It doesn't really add any coverage. I've talked about this so many times. It's really, really good though if you're someone who like gets out, you want to like rinse your face off, and you don't want your skin feeling oily. And this still offers protection. It has SPF 30 in it. Yeah, it still offers protection for your face, but gives you a matte tint. So if you're an oily girl, you definitely know what I'm talking about. That is definitely going to be a lifesaver for you. Now, I do like to take a pair of flip-flops. They will be in here with me, mainly because the moment I hit the beach, I'll take my shoes off and put them in my bag. If you're looking for great affordable flip-flops, Old Navy always has them. They're not the best quality flip-flops, but if you're just taking them, you know, $1.99, I think that's what they go, right? $1.99, $2 or something like that when they have their sale. Even when they don't have their sale, I'm thinking they're like $5 or something. You can get you guys a couple to like match with your bathing suits and stuff like that. But I definitely think flip-flops are a necessity. I can't stand taking tennis shoes and stuff onto the beach, but I mean, hey, if that's your thing, then that's fine. Next, I like to actually take some makeup wipes for me, and this is like if I get out and like I was saying, I want to like wipe my face off before I come in with this Coola thing. These I actually haven't tried out yet. I actually got these because we had planned a trip to California, but it did get canceled. These are just the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Makeup Removing Towelettes. I've heard really good things about them, so I'm hoping they'll be good since I'm taking them out there with me. And then sunscreen. So I like to get something for my face. This is the La Roche-Posay oil-free clear skin dry touch sunscreen. This has SPF 60 in it, and then this is the Neutrogena Beach Defense Water Plus Sun Protection, and this has SPF 70 in it. Sunscreen is so important, so I do like to take it with me because I try to apply it as often as I can. So probably like if I've been in the water for about an hour to 2 hours, then I'll get out and reapply it. Now lastly, what's in this little pocket in here is any kind of personal items you're going to need. Of course, I need to take my inhaler with me. If it's that time of the month, of course, you want to take some, like I said, personal items with you. And then I do like to take Excedrin in case I get a headache, because sometimes if I'm out in the sun, I will get a really bad headache. So again, if you're someone who has allergies or something, you might want to take your Zyrtec or whatever medications or vitamins or anything that you need to take with you. Just make sure to put them in your beach bag. And then I like to take hand sanitizer again, so if we get out and we've got our cooler and it's time to eat, everybody can just sanitize their hands. And then lastly, I need, of course, a hair tie, which I usually always have 2 on my wrist, but I like to put a separate one in my bag because I swear almost every year my mom and my sister forgets to bring hair ties, and I'm always the one with the extra one. Lastly is sunscreen for your actual lips. So this is super important. This is by Sunbum. This has SPF 30 in it. I feel like a lot of people don't wear SPF on their lips. And that's something that's very important because, again, that is still part of your skin. So this has got a very oily, like slick consistency. So I feel like it's one of those that some people's going to like, some people's going to hate, but it is, I believe, FDA approved, I read. Yeah, so again, you could always try this one out, but if you guys have another brand, then let me know. So Finally is the actual bag. Now this is just what it looks like. I really like the ones with rope straps. If you can get these, they're a lot more comfortable on your shoulder, especially if your bag is heavy than just those thick or those really thin narrow ones. Also try to opt for a bag that's got like this kind of material inside, because it's really easy to wipe down and sanitize and wipe out. So if it gets wet, it's not going to seep through and get through onto this part. So I think that that's very important when choosing a bag. You can get these off Amazon, like Target, TJ Maxx. You can pretty much find beach bags anywhere. Since it's getting a little bit late in the summer, it might be kind of hard, but anything can work, any kind of totes or anything that you have. But I would definitely recommend finding one of those if you guys can get your hands on it. So yeah, that is all of my beach essentials and my like beach bag essentials. If you guys have any essentials, definitely, like I said, let me know. I might be forgetting something that I want to take. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.